Hello, today let's talk about sorcery. Part 1. Sorcery is divided in 3: spellcasting, ritual magic, and alchemy. With this new feature, new workstations were added to the game. We don't know yet if more will be added in the future, only time will tell. The Thaumaturgy Bench, Circle of Power, Sacrificial Stone, Shallow Grave, and the Transportory Stone are some of the new additions. A variety of sorcery-related items and gear were implemented together with these things mentioned above. To become a sorcerer, scrolls, sorcerers, and words of power are something you may want to learn more about too. Your first step is to learn the basic sorcery, which is the base of all of your knowledge, giving you access to the arcane staff and the words of power, which are the ancient languages that, once learned and spoken, will allow you to cast spells. To help you unlocking the basic sorcery knowledge faster, you must find sorcerers for a chance of obtaining the Dead Sorcerers map, since they show the location where you should go to unlock it. One map is for the location in the Exiled lands, while the other is for the location in the Isle of Siptah. I will make your life easier for the next seconds, if you don't mind the spoilers. In the Exiled lands, just head over to the Shaleback Hollow Cave and interact with the table where you see a tome laying at. Here is what you need to do to become a sorcerer, but be careful with the aggressive shalebacks in your way. In the Isle of Siptah, get inside the cave near the River Watch Keep Gate to unlock the basic sorcery. These will make you unlock new feats under your knowledge tab, including the Arcane Staff and the Thaumaturgy Bench, which will be your strongest allies towards the spell revelation and casting. Once you have your Thaumaturgy bench, make sure you collect the required resources to start crafting tomes. At this point, you should have with you one tome already, so you can start crafting your first tome inside of your bench. The illusion system inside of the thaumaturgy bench is something that I can talk about in another video in the future. While we are familiarized with certain types of resources, the tomes required to get crafted, others not so much. Certain resources the tomes require are items that result from performing rituals or items that can be obtained by looting sorcerers, corpses, or scrolls. With the addition of sorcery to the game, a new type of human NPC was added to the game as well: Sorcerers. You can find them through many points of interest from both maps, the Exiled lands and the Isle of Siptah. You can click on the links of this video description below to check the map's images better with the markers I've placed through the maps, or choose to pause this video instead to help you finding the exact locations where you can find these sorcerers at. These sorcerers are usually nearby of the new camp's decorations that were added with a patch. Scrolls can be found in certain camps too, through both maps, usually over tables that look like thaumaturgy benches. Picking up these scrolls will result in obtaining one sorcerer's spell page in your inventory. However, these scrolls will not spawn all the time in the places you find them, meaning they have a chance of spawning and a chance of not spawning. So keep going back to the points of interest and see if they are spawning for you or not. Sorcerers can be captured like any other kinds of human NPCs. After converted, you can place one in your thaumaturgy bench. They will unlock for you extra crafting recipes to get you more spell pages, so you can craft more tomes without having to get out of your base to get more of these pages, as long as you have the required resources to craft them already, of course. At the camps, you can find from tier 1 to tier 4 sorcerers. Tier 4 or named sorcerers are obviously more rare to find, but they have a chance to spawn in certain locations. I have already found a few of them. It is a matter of keep coming back to some of the camps. Right now, any of the sorcerers are able to get you the sorcerer's spell pages. Sometimes there are chances of sorcerers crafting failed sorcerer's spell pages, so you may want to capture a higher tier sorcerer sometimes. A low tier sorcerer can also craft spell pages, and you can also kill sorcerers easily or find scrolls for more of these pages anyway. What do sorcerers drop once they get killed? They can randomly drop common resources such as wood, bark, stones, coal, iron bars and plant fiber. A scroll with a Scalus Cultist Master armor fit. The Dead Sorcerer's Map. A sorcerer's spell page or a failed sorcerer's spell page. Depending on the sorcerer's tier, they can also randomly drop a burlap, cloth, leather or a samite satchel. All of these satchels have a chance to drop nothing or to drop one dead sorcerer's map, one sorcerer's spell page and one pouch. The type of pouch these satchels will drop once you open them will depend on the material the satchels are made of. I strongly suggest you to not throw away the pouches that you obtain from the sorcerers because you will need them later to cast some spells. You can also craft these at the alchemist's bench, by the way. Once you learn the basic sorcery, you may already have a couple of spells unlocked. To expand your sorcery knowledge, you must keep crafting more tomes once you have the required resources to craft them. You should keep checking the knowledge section and see which words of power you already own. You will see that, through the time, you should be able to start crafting the other sorcery-related stations. You should also have an alchemist's bench at this point already, as you progress through your gameplay, anyway. It is very important to own a sacrificial stone in order to obtain certain ingredients for specific tomes that are at your disposal in the thaumaturgy bench. Once you have unlocked all of the current available words of power, you may not feel the need to craft more tomes so fast. Keep an eye because who knows if Funcom is going to add more to the game in the future. Thanks for watching. Actually, the second part of this video about sorcery is already available on my channel to watch. The link for it is in this video description down below.